Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Stephanie. It's this Wrestling in Color podcast right here on YouTube. I'm enjoying it. I want to welcome all those that have joined in the party, joined the fun. Make sure you thumbs up and thumbs down this video. Give me your comments. Join in. I want to interact. I'm building something here. Nice, slow, and organic. So here at Wrestling in Color, if you don't know, I talk about things pertaining to wrestling, not so much as calling matches and he did a Hurricane Rana, but the things that I see that's a problem that need to be addressed, and most likely won't be. I'm a black woman in my late 30s. I am a millennial. I am a gamer. I enjoy wrestling. I am a 80s baby. All that entails. So when stuff is going on, I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about it from my perspective and not just some sweaty white man or white boy on YouTube yelling and screaming about boobs and shit that don't really matter. And with that being said, let's dive into this right now. So Jimmy Uso, which is really hurting me. Jimmy Uso got arrested this past week, well, 3 days ago. And it's really sad because when I saw this, I got the joke when John Cena cracked it on the Raw reunion, which was a shambles if you ask me, but we're not talking about that right now. A Raw reunion, and Jimmy and Jay literally looked like they didn't expect that to be brought up. They had this blank look on their face like, oh shit, you doing it like that? So for him to get arrested, they were both arrested this past February, I believe, both of them. Naomi was driving backwards on the street. Now, she wasn't drunk, but let me tell you something. I lived in Detroit for a minute, and the way those streets are out there, you will drive backwards, because I actually have drove into oncoming traffic by mistake early in the morning, so there wasn't any traffic. And no, I wasn't drunk. I was trying to go to a program I was in. And he got out the car very upset with the cops and wanted to fight, and he was drunk. Jay got pulled over because he was drunk. So both of these men have kids, have children, have wives, have cousins in the wrestling business. Their father is Rikishi. They have lived and known their uncle Umaga died because of drug issues. So that tells me these fellas are predisposed to alcoholism. This tells me it's a predisposition to drug abuse. Now, in the case of their uncle, he had got synthetic drugs and it went against the wellness policy and he died of some heart attacks. So we have that. And I'm sure they had a great time, drinking and having a good time or whatever. I'm sure Rikishi also indulged in alcohol. With that being said, you are a professional. I have a job, he has a job. Our jobs are polar opposites, but we have jobs. I can't be out here acting a fool and representing my job. We have seen on the internet where people have acted a fool and their jobs were called and they lost their jobs. Because at the end of the day, especially if you're high profile, you have a position that you need to keep secure. And I think this is where the WWE is failing their wrestlers. You had all these wrestlers over the years have drugs and substance abuses, and it took a long time for the WWE to come up with some type of response to their wrestlers being abused, having broken bodies, abusing opioids and drugs and alcohol to the point where they could not wrestle, or they've come to work drunk, or they've had issues. It's not just the guys. This past, maybe a few months ago, Alicia Fox was drunk, and now she's all of a sudden a legend. They moved her off the roster, didn't give her a proper retirement. They just moved off the roster. She's a legend, and you saw her at the Legends Gala on Monday Night Raw. WWE does not get in front of these issues. They just let them fucking fester. When Jimmy was arrested before, y'all should have got in front of the issue. Jay got arrested, get in front of the issue. Don't just say, oh, that's their personal issues that don't have nothing to do with us. It does have something to do with you, because if something happens or if they do something to somebody, it's going to come back on you. So WWE, according to their website, for their under the substance abuse and drug testing policy. Now it's very in depth. They got the general policy, the non-medical use and associated abuse of prescription medications and performance-enhancing drugs, as well as the use, possession, and or distribution of illegal drugs by WWE talent are unacceptable and prohibited by this policy, as is the use of masking agents or diuretics taken to conceal or obscure the use of prohibited drugs. Then you got the non-medical use, administration policy, program administrator, medical director, list of prohibited drugs. All these words that I don't listen, don't take them, okay? Stimulants, pseudo-dopamines, narcotic analgesics, barbiturates, muscle relaxers, sleep aids, anti-estrogens, prescription medications, synthetic drugs, masking agents. Number 6, we come to the use of alcohol. WWE talent are expected to be free of the influence of alcohol when performing for the WWE. Accordingly, WWE talent are prohibited from the use or consuming alcohol at any time within a 12-hour period to any WWE event or WWE scheduled performance. Testing for the use of alcohol shall be for reasonable suspicion only as defined in Section 8A of this policy. A positive test for alcohol shall subject the WWE talent to penalties set forth in Section 15C of this policy and may also require evaluation for alcohol rehabilitation treatment. So, they're not going to fire you. They're going to put you through their treatment program. So, there's that. So, I want to know, at what point would it suffice for WWE to step in and say, Jimmy, Jay, both of you need to take 6 to 12 months rehabilitation, and you need to take it now. Enough is enough. Are they waiting for them to be hit by a pole and wrapped around something, or waiting for him to jam his kids up at the same time, or waiting for him to die, or him to kill somebody else? Enough is enough. WWE, it's no different than Lawrence Sullivan and his racist bullshit. You knew it was. You knew he did it, and you didn't say nothing. You just let the shit fester. And you cannot do that. Jimmy and Jay have been in the WWE for a good period of time, okay? A good enough time for us to see these fellas transform from colorful Samoans doing their Samoan thing to welcome to the Uso penitentiary. Are they trying to go to the do they really want to experience penitentiary life? Because it ain't the wrestling. All that hardcore down fist, A1-ish, and all that other shit don't happen in the penitentiary. You got Eddie Guerrero. He was doing drugs and stuff like that. That shit wears. The alcohol put his relationship on the rocks. That shit wears your body down. Jake the Snake. His is infamous. Okay? Randy Orton with his human growth hormones. Then we got Kurt Angle. His broke his neck. Steroid use. Drug, painkillers. Look at him. He's literally leaning. That's how jammed Kurt Angle is. You got Rey Mysterio. Substances, alcohol, drugs. He went to rehab. Got himself together. Lex Luger never was a good looking dude in the face. He looks like somebody sucked the life out of him. Drugs. Now he's all into his religious beliefs. Great. Goldust had issues. Jeff Hardy famously has issues. Right now, Jeff Hardy just got arrested for being drunk. He just got arrested for being drunk at a bar. Jeff Hardy. And the 1-2-3 Kid. Okay? He got drugs and issues. Even fucking Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. One of them motherfuckers got a pacemaker. Like, the Usos, I don't even need to go on and on about this. I know what alcoholism is. I lived with an alcoholic when I was a child. Okay? Alcoholics are annoying and they're stupid and they always get fucked up because they're annoying and stupid. There's no need to, alcohol is a drug, and it's a drug that was prohibited. Y'all went nuts, and now it's the #1 drug, and it will kill you slow. If you drink it, your body will die. If you drink it and you drive, you will die. That's it. The WWE needs to get ahead of this. Handle it. I don't want to see Jimmy and Jay win the tag team title after this happened. Because if you keep doing it, something else is going to happen bad, and it's really going to be on your fault. So I wish Jimmy and Jay and the 5-2 family all the best. Please go get help. Naomi, please tell your man to take your man to go get help. Because honestly, this doesn't look good for you either. Because wherever he goes, you go. Okay? And right now, your career ain't looking all that spectacular the way they're handling her in the goddamn WWE, but that's a different conversation. We'll talk about that soon. But this right here is too much. It's too much. I don't want to read stuff like this. This is terrible. According to TMZ, 10/28, WWE issued a statement on Usos' arrest saying Jonathan Fatu is responsible for his own actions. No! What y'all should have said was WWE will be doing an investigation and figuring out what the problem is, and we will handle it accordingly. That's what should have been said. At 7:52 a.m., law enforcement tells TMZ Uso was speeding when an officer got behind him and noticed he was driving erratically and swerving left and right. We're told the cop pulled the wrestler over. He reeked of alcohol, and when the officer tried to administer DUI test, Uso refused. Uso was then arrested on a DUI charge, and we're told he was also hit with the speeding salutation. Okay? It's too much. If you have a problem, deal with the problem. It's not a joke. Somebody's going to get hurt. And I would hate to see something happen to anybody that I watch and let into my home through my television. Or even a stranger. Because if you hit somebody and you hurt them, it's a ripple effect. It's too much. It is too much, and WWE has to do something about it now. Don't let it fester. That's all I have to say. Don't let it fester. Get out in front of it now.
And I don't just mean because I live here over in Land O'Lakes. I mean this right here is my home. Always has been, always will be. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, Us, they say you can't see me, Us, but we on Raw Reunion, and we got John Cena in the building! But check, Us, you know what'll make this Raw Reunion even more lit? What's that? What the people want? What's that? Man, they want the Usos and Cena to drop some rhymes right now. I mean, Usos, look, they came to see the doctor. Come on, who this is? John, I'll say it again. They came to see the doctor. Come on, man, who this is? That's John Cena, the cat that left us for the movie biz. Respect for calling me out, but ain't no way I'm getting bested. Y'all look just like your mugshots. How was it getting arrested? Shout out to Hillsborough. Yeah.
They had a good time with that segment. The looks on their face, you would think they didn't know that was coming. Alright. This is Wrestling in Color. I'm your girl Stephanie. That's all I wanted to say. Get ahead of it, WWE. I don't wanna read about this no more. It's too much. Jimmy J, y'all need help. Y'all have an employee, they have employee wellness. Go get your help. This is once again Wrestling in Color. I'm Stephanie. Thumbs up and thumbs down this video. Give your comments. Subscribe. Turn on the bell when I do post, because you're going to want to know. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.